What's good, everybody? It's getting closer to turkey season. So if you own a Remington 870 Express Magnum, such as this big monster here that I got, I'm going to show you how to take your shotgun apart to thoroughly clean it, inspect anything you need to inspect on it, and then reassemble it. So the first thing we want to do is unscrew our end cap right here that holds our plug in place. So we're just going to screw that. We can now take our barrel off. So all we're going to do is just slide our pump back just slightly, and our barrel should slide off just like so. So now let's take our plug assembly out, which is really easy. Press in and rotate until it slides out. So we're just going to take that, set that aside, take our plug, set it aside, pull our spring out. And so there's another little plastic piece in here that you gotta kind of manipulate it out. You have to kind of twist it a little bit to get it to come out. And that's that. To take our firing pin assembly out, all we're going to do is just cock our pump handle forward. And inside here, there are two springs, one on both sides for these little slides right here. So we're going to push the right one in first, and then we're going to push the left one in. Once you do that, then it will pull. So here's our firing pin assembly, and then there's our pump handle. So now all we got to take apart is our trigger assembly. All right, now to take the trigger assembly out, we got a pin here and a pin here. And then once we take those pins out, then we can pull the trigger assembly out. So all I do is take like a number 16 nail and a hammer. Now that we got our two pins out, we can pull our trigger assembly out. So this is what it should look like when we have everything completely taken apart. So to clean our gun really good, I got some air in a can and some power lube. Got it all cleaned off and lubed up, so it's ready to go. Now we're going to lube the inside of our receiver here.
Just spray it a little bit.
Now that we have that cleaned out, let's move on to our firing pin. So there's really not much to your firing pin. Now that we got that lubed up, we'll just set it to the side. Now for the barrel, I forgot to take my choke off. I gotta clean it too. I'm not doing a big deep clean on this. I'm gonna run some paper towels through there just to get some of the old gunpowder residue out of it.
Squirt some lubrication in there.
Then I'm gonna take me paper towel. Hey, I'm a redneck, so I'm taking an old broke arrow. That through there. And I will just repeat the process a couple times. Wipe it down pretty good. Now we have our choke clean.
Put a little lube on these little slides.
So the first thing we're going to do is put our trigger assembly back in. This can be a little tedious, so just take our pin, take our other pin. Now we have our trigger assembly put back in. Now we just got to take our pump handle, slide it over our tube. And we're just going to set it right there. You got some little notches right here that your firing pin sits on. Now that we got it halfway in, you got to come in here and you got those little rail stops that you got to push in. And once you push those in, it should slide on in, just like so. We got to put our little stopper in first that holds our shells. Stick it in and just give it a little rotation. And it should find a groove, just like so. Then we're going to take our spring, put our spring in, take our plug, push it down, give it a little rotation, and in and just sticking out just like so. Now that we got our trigger assembly put back in, we got our pin assembly put back in, we got our plug assembly put back in, now all we got to do is put our barrel on. And so to put your barrel on, you don't want to leave the pump all the way back. You want to pull it up so far, and then our barrel will slide right on. We just take our little end cap, not forget our choke. Make sure everything is lining up. So now we have it reassembled. We're ready to go. So once you have everything lined up and it's working properly, now you're ready to take it out into the field and bag one of them big old Thunderbirds. Watch out for the next video when we take this old camouflage tape off of it, repaint this gun. So if we do, we'll be taking this gun back apart. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you did, hey, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And click that little bell to get notified of all the videos that we're uploading. Hey, and I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And until next time, we will see you all on down the road.